moving in 2 weeks, so I thought I'd give you guys a little house tour. Welcome to the second floor. So when we moved in, it was very challenging because this house only has open kitchen and then this area right here. So there's not really a living room, family room, dining room situation. So I had to make this space functional for entertaining guests, hanging out, as well as having some type of seating area in case you want to just have breakfast somewhere. So when I moved into this apartment, it isn't structured like your typical home setting. So there's no living room, dining room, family room distinction. So my task was to turn this open kitchen into a place that people could hang out and come and relax, but also we had space to eat if necessary. So the only thing that I brought from my last apartment was my center table and I want to say that side table. And so I had to kind of like put this together little by little. My entertainment, I think you call that like an entertainment console or whatever. I got that on Wayfair, actually House. So House and Wayfair both had it. House had it like $100 cheaper. So I got it from House. And then the table, like I said, I brought it from my last apartment. I found the couch later on Castlery. The side table is from Urban Outfitters, and then this couch chair is from Urban Outfitters. And so even though my artwork is very vibrant and very colorful, I also like for the home space to give a sense of peace and not be so chaotic. So I combine some of these like nature textures with some like animal prints and things like that. So the couch I didn't really have a reason for picking the green besides the fact that I liked it. So then I had the challenge of tying in these black and white pieces and these wooden tones in with the couch and making it make sense. So to do that, I created that art piece that would kind of tie in the greens, the mustard colors, the black and white, the cow print, and make everything mesh well together. And then I found this cow rug at IKEA very later on, but it fit in because it matched with the entertainment console, and it matched with the legs of the couch, and then it was cow, so it matched with the cow chair. So like I mentioned, the kitchen was just this open space, so I added this island, and it helped to just kind of be an area that put stuff on. You can't have like a full dinner party here, but it's enough to just like, store things and have our fruits and just be an area to separate the kitchen from this living area that I created. All right, so this is the home of an artist. So all around you're going to find little touches of art that I've collected, and I'm obsessed with art books. So if you are sitting down and waiting for me to get dressed for us to go out, you can look at my plethora of art books. There's more downstairs. This is just, I don't want to overdo it, but, I have some Picasso. I have McCabean Thomas. So you can get inspired and look through the books. And then I have a piece by one of my favorite artists, Casey Cow. This is a limited edition canvas print. And I think it also helped tie in the black and white touches of my side table that I love and my couch chair. So even though my family bullied me to live someplace where I could have guests, I think probably 4 people, or probably 3 people, 4 different times have slept in this guest room, but there is a guest room on the second floor. So the guest room was fun to decorate because I don't have any emotional attachment to what I was doing. So I wasn't going for a mood or anything like that. I got to really have fun with it. The first thing I found for this room was this spunky rug that I found at Home Goods. And so it I thought it was so pretty. It had the blues and it had the burnt oranges and the yellows and the pinks. And so that allowed me to make this room very, I would say, like genderless. Like it's guest friendly because it's fun and it's colorful, but it's not like a boy room or a girl room. So after the rug, I found the bed on Wayfair, and I just loved the way that it was structured. It felt modern, it felt breezy, open, like a vacation, the kind of bed you would want to sleep on vacation. And so from there, I had to figure out which one of my pieces I was going to incorporate in my decor. So I did my swim trio, and it worked out because it has the oranges that are in the rug and it has the navy blues. And then, I had a navy blue comforter set at one point with the yellow, but I recently changed it to this rusty one to just kind of like get a different feel in here. And then the side table I found at Home Goods. I liked it because it was very unique. Same thing with the lamp. And I wanted to paint an arch, but I knew that this was only temporary. So I put up this wallpaper arch that I found on Amazon. The mirror is from Target. And I think I got this at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or one of those places. And after a while, there weren't many guests. So we kind of also turned this into a game room. And yeah, so that's it. That's the guest room. So now we're going to go to the third floor, which is where the primary bedroom is. So that's the only thing on the third floor is the bedroom, bathroom, closet, and where I sleep. Welcome to my bedroom. One of the reasons I'm so excited to like move, even though I haven't found a house yet, fingers crossed, but I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to this room because there's so much work that's going to go into reverting all of that back when it's time to leave. I wanted wallpaper, I wanted light fixtures, and I kind of tried to do as much as I could without making too much damage. So this room is probably the most incomplete room of all of them. I never found a rug that I loved. I wanted to do a whiter art piece over the bed. But I do like the yellow. I do like the feeling I have when I'm in here. This water machine is very soothing, very calming. If this was my house, I probably would build it into the wall a bit so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. It's just like a black structure in the corner. I'm really big on things kind of being more flush and feeling like more intentional than just being placed in random areas. So this is my bedroom. There's a lot of art on the walls. There's an oil pastel piece that I created. This is a digital self-portrait. There's art that was created on vacation. I have a print from Christina Martinez. And so I think it's a mood, it's a vibe. So my mirror, I will say, in terms of decorating this room, it was very budget friendly. So this dresser was something I found from like a random company online. It was like $200. I made it better by changing the handles. I got these gold handles on Amazon and it made it look a little bit more modern, a little nicer. I love the wood tone. And then my bed is from Wayfair. I don't love it with the white wall. I think that the cream against the white, it didn't do much, but I had anticipated painting the wall yellow or doing like a wallpaper. So that's why I opted for the cream. The side tables I got from Home Goods. I think they were like $50 each. And then that's pretty much it. The chair is also from Wayfair. The tree is a faux olive tree from Wayfair. And then the mirror is from Urban Outfitters. And then the different vases and things I've picked up over time. So my closet, which is where the magic happens, it's not, I don't know how interesting it is. It's a bit packed in here, but I'll take this out. So I use this when I'm either creating content or to help me decide on an outfit. Like right now I have a dinner to go to tomorrow. So these are like the dresses that I'm thinking about wearing. And so having this rack just kind of helps me pull out things from my closet and visualize what will work, and then I could try it on and I can record it if I need to. So I attempted to color code. There's obviously not enough room for my shoes and my purses, but it's still a lot more room than I was able to find in any other apartment. So I'm super grateful for that. And then one thing that is like mandatory to me from now on is windows in a bathroom. Like I love the feeling of having a window and natural light in a bathroom. It makes you feel a lot less claustrophobic. I usually shower without even turning on the lights. And even if it's nighttime, this mirror has this really cool like LED function. So I typically never turn on this light, and I enjoy the natural light or this LED. And yeah, I mean, a bathroom is just a bathroom, but you know, I have some artwork in here. I use my shower cap from my Goody collab all the time. So there's lots of touches of my Goody collection here. My hair towel for when my hair is wet. And yeah, and this is the bathroom. I wish it had a tub. It doesn't, but I still think it's great. And very functional. One thing I have to give my landlord prop for the renovations. There's a lot of hidden like storage areas in this house that I really loved when I was moving in. Even in the closet, I'll show you. So in the closet, we have this like hidden storage space, which is great because I can put all my perfumes here, and the rest of it is a mess. So I'm not going to show you all 4 sections, but I love this moving in. I also have one in the downstairs closet with my art studio, so it's helpful. So speaking of hidden storage, we have 2 of these Harry Potter type storage situations. This one we use as a pantry, and so it's not great in there. I'm not the world's best space-saving container hack person, so it's just a pantry. There's just food in there. But I like that it's under the stairs and it makes use of the space. And so now I'll take you to the best place in the house where all the magic happens, my studio. So before I take you in my studio, let's appreciate this print that I got. I follow this artist that lives in Lisbon, Portugal. And so when I went this past August, I was able to meet up with her and I was able to buy this print from her. So very special. It was very special bringing it home and framing it. And I love what she does. And now welcome to my favorite place, my home studio, where the magic happens, where all my dreams come true. So this space, I feel very fortunate to find, you know, the apartment is not perfect, but to find a 3-bedroom and to have this space that I could dedicate to a studio was very, very hard. And then this is also like the most space I've ever had to work with. And I filled it up pretty quickly, so it's probably still not enough space for the scale of paintings and things that I want to do. But it was functional to the point where I'm able to fit a table that typically I can draw on, I can do crafts on. Right now, I have to speak at a high school. I'm going to speak to some young girls about, you know, expressing themselves and hair and positivity and confidence. And so I have about 70 gift bags filled with my Goody collection that I wanted to like get them packed and out of the way before I start tearing stuff down to move. So that is taking up the space right now. But typically, I have space. I have my couch to relax on. I got this couch on Wayfair. It was a bargain. I have this table was from IKEA. This chair was also from IKEA, I believe. And then even though I never use it, I thought that if I got a desktop computer and a desk, I would like work and focus more. But it turns out that that is not the case. I still use my laptop and I use my iPad on the couch on the second floor. And I barely ever sit at this desk and work. I take Zoom calls here at times, but that's about it. But this area was fun to decorate because it has a lot of memorabilia from past projects. So we have my New Yorker cover, Science Magazine cover, Ball Harbor cover, Edible South Florida. And then we had the artwork of the cover of my second book. We have this magazine spread that I was in. These people, they spam you and they reach out to you email if they get notice that you're appearing in a publication, and they try to sell you a plaque of it. And so the first time that happened, I was so excited that I bought it. And I don't regret buying it. I think it's really cool. I just think it's funny that the magazine didn't give this to me. I had to pay a company to send me this. And it's cool. It's part of my office decor. And yeah, I have a trophy. I won a trophy last year at Art Basel. So it's cool. My hot pink chair. I love my hot pink chair. It has paint on it and all types of stuff now. But I also got this on Wayfair. So it's cool to grow and to see progression. I have never published it. Maybe I'll publish it eventually. But my first 2 apartments, I was able to furnish the whole thing. Everything was under $100, and I got everything off of Amazon. And so this house, I splurged on a few things. I think my couch, my entertainment console, and my center table are probably the big purchases, and everything else is pretty much Home Goods and Wayfair. But there's still growth because Raina 4 or 5 years ago was making sure everything was under $100, and now we're my couch was $300. So you grow each time. Budgets change, which is cool. And so, yeah. So I have this space. It shifts. Sometimes I paint on that side. Sometimes I paint over there. But right now I'm painting this way. I usually have a lot more live plants in here. But since I've been focused so much on moving and stuff, I have already taken them out and put them at my mom's house so they don't get neglected and broken and trampled and forgotten. But typically, I paint over here. I have a lot of my work is here. And then we can talk about the mural. So this mural, I'm about to have to paint over it. So I'll let you know if it was a good decision or not. But when I saw this just big wall in this room, I was like, this is the perfect opportunity to paint myself a mural. And I did, and I love it. And it's been a beautiful backdrop for a lot of my videos and a lot of my work. But it's time to get rid of it. So that's making me very sad. I wish I could take the wall with me, but I can't. So yeah, the mural was cool while it lasted. I don't know if I'll do that again in my next studio. I may save that for a different area in the house and then leave this area a little bit more clean. What ended up happening was this place got so busy with color and with pattern that at times when I'm creating, it can be overwhelming. So I may reconsider that in the next space. And then this closet, another thing, I have to give props to my landlord or whoever renovated, because having this closet space and having it built out like this was perfect for me. As you can see, it's full. There's stuff everywhere. I keep my winter clothes here. Since I live in Miami, I don't use it often, but if I travel and I need it, it's here. I have tons of books, so I can't wait to buy a house and build like a mini library or a nook or something. But I have all my books that I can come to for inspiration. I have some of my books that I've published at the top. I have yarn for when I have space to make rugs again. All of my paint supplies, past magazines that I've created for, just oil pastels, oil paint, paper clips, like anything you can think of is here in this closet. In preparation for when I might need it. I have extra canvas there. I have extra paper. Yeah, I recently took out a lot of the memorabilia of my old projects so that I could store it in storage while we move. And then my goodie samples are here taking up space. They're usually not here, and it's driving me crazy a little bit. And you would think that I have that closet. You would think that I have that closet and it's enough storage space, but I also have the other Harry Potter little doorway. It is completely full. I don't know if you can fit. You can fit, but this is just another cool storage area where I get to like put extra my mugs and boxes and things that I use for shipping are all in there collecting. They're not really collecting dust because I do go in there often. And then if you thought that was enough storage space, it's not, because I have to also use this shower, which I don't know if I mentioned it, but this apartment has 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. And so this is typically where I'm able to wash my hands and my brushes when I'm painting. And right now the shower is more storage. But I have a very special Quentin Mong print in here that I love, and I was very happy to snag. I'm number 61 of 100. So very good. And then the next place, I have art that I've already collected that I'm excited to put up in my next home. And my director share, we use this anytime I shoot behind the projects. And I don't know why I had like a fantasy of having a director's chair and sitting on it, but I found it on Amazon. I got it. I use it. It's cool. Aside from that, this mess here is where printing and things happen. So we have my sublimation printer, my Cricut mug maker, any like papers and supplies I need to make that stuff happen. And it's kind of just like tucked away on this side. It doesn't get a lot of screen time because it's a little funky over there. And my guitar kind of moves between the 3 levels. So wherever I feel like practicing for the day, that's kind of where she goes. And so yeah, so I love this room. I love this couch. Pepper loves this couch. Right, Pepper? Pepper, come on. Not you're embarrassing me. Come on. Chop. Guess that. What's going on? Yeah, I'm calling Reed. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so that's it. It's time for me to pack this place up and move and tear all this stuff down. So I hope you guys like the house tour. Any questions, comments, leave them. Make sure to subscribe to see where I end up next and what I decorate next. And thank you for joining.